Well, welcome back to another video here on the channel where I upload every single day. So, like I said, I have said it multiple times. I think I will be. Oh, can't talk, can't think of my words. But like I said before, I'm going to start doing more video game stuff here on the channel. And this is one of them. Um, I just did a tier list video on the Grand Theft Auto games, including the DLCs, etc. So today we'll be actually doing a tier list on all Grand Theft Auto GTA protagonists. So we got Claude on GTA 3. I forgot his name, the dude in the blue shirt, but I know it's from Vice City. Um, Vice City Liberty. I can't talk. That's not Liberty. It's Vice City Stories. For some reason, Liberty City Stories. But he's from Vice City Stories. We got Louise from The Ballad of Gay Tony. We got Franklin, obviously from GTA 5. I think everyone knows what GTA 5 is. Deco, Trevor from GTA 5. The GTA 5 have 5 protagonists. I don't know why they have another picture of Claude. This is Claude from San Andreas, but you wasn't able to play as Claude. Can I delete this picture? No, I can't. To me, that's so annoying. To whoever was doing this tier list, made a mistake or they don't know the GTA franchise, because this is Claude from GTA 3. You was able to play as Claude in Part 3. Here, Claude was just there in San Andreas for like one of his racing missions, I believe. Tommy Vassetti from Vice City, CJ from San Andreas, one of the best. Johnny from the Lost and Damned DLC, one of my favorite Grand Theft Auto DLCs. Partly because I'm a big Sons of Anarchy fan, because the Lost and Damned DLC is it's very much like a Sons of Anarchy episode. So yeah, and Michael DeSanta from GTA 5. So let's start with the boy Claude. I think Claude is good. I don't know why everything went blue, but yeah, Claude is a good protagonist. Now let me explain. And I think a lot of people agree with me. Claude is not really a fleshed out character. Now, what I mean by he's not a fleshed out character, number one, Claude don't speak. If you play GTA 3, you would know that Claude does not speak. This dude doesn't speak. Okay, he don't speak. So Claude don't speak. He's not really fleshed out. We don't know too much about him. We don't know too much of his personality, and he very much seems like an errand boy. Not to be mean to this character, Claude, but at times he does feel like he's very much a errand boy. So I would have to put him there. He's just good. There's, you know, like I said, the guy in the blue shirt from Vice City Stories. Again, a very weird fact that and memory that I have from Vice City Stories. I remember owning a copy. Don't know what happened to that copy of Vice City Stories. And I don't remember playing it, but I remember playing it. The only thing I can say about this dude's character, he's good, because again, I don't remember his character, and I don't even remember playing Vice City Stories. So he would just have to go right there. Now, Louise. Louise, yeah, he's a great protagonist. I feel like that, he doesn't get enough talk. He doesn't get enough talk. But yeah, I do think he's a pretty good protagonist. Franklin. I actually like Franklin. Franklin is really good. Franklin, yeah. You know, um, like my two, talking about GTA 5, because obviously Franklin is in GTA 5. My two favorite characters to play as in GTA 5, as you are able to play as three. I like to play as Trevor and Franklin. Those are my like two favorites to play in GTA 5. I love GTA 5. Franklin's always the one I'm, playing the most, or as Trevor. Franklin, really good protagonist, and really fleshed out. You understand, what his character is and what he wants to do, etc. So, Nico Bellic, he's great. Nico Bellic is he's a really good character, and I would love, and I know this will never happen because if you know Michael Hollick, the voice actor for Nico Bellic, he had some type of falling out with Rockstar. So Nico would never be in a future title. But I would love for Nico to be in a GTA 5 online DLC in some type of manner. I think that'd be really cool. But that would never happen again since the voice actor for Nico had a falling out with Rockstar Games, Trevor Phillips. He he's probably the funnest like GTA protagonist, and he's the most funnest, craziest, and unpredictable person I've ever seen in this whole game franchise. Like I say, he's really fun to play with. He's very, he's so unpredictable. You never know what he's going to do. He's funny and he's really entertaining. And I really love how Rockstar did the three protagonists. They did, Franklin is this character where he's starting to get into the crime life, like the he's starting to get into the crime life. He's starting to get in there, but he also kind of wants to get out of it. He kind of wants to do something new. So and he's just trying to better his life. Then you got Trevor over here, who who runs this meth lab, and he's just a straight criminal. He's just basically crazy. Then you got Michael, which we'll get into right here. Here's Michael, which I'll get into in a minute. Michael, he is a retired guy, who, got pulled back in, and he used to be friends with Trevor. I'm not gonna spoil the game, but if you know, you know. So I really love how Rockstar did that. It's like, you know, a three-sided coin, I guess you could say. Look at these characters, and I really like that. Tommy Vercetti, a really good character, reminds me of Tony Montana from Scarface. If you've seen Scarface and you have played Vice City, you know why I do compare those two. They're very much alike. CJ from San Andreas. Come on, if you don't like CJ, then what's wrong with you? CJ, really good protagonist. Out of all these protagonists, I think like which ones could you relate to the most? It's probably CJ. Um, and CJ, Franklin, and probably Nico are the most relatable ones, I would say. Michael DeSantis, I was just talking about him. A really good protagonist. And you do feel for him sometimes. Like he has a family. He has a family, and he's trying to protect them and stuff like that. Um, Johnny Johnny from the Lost and Damned DLC. Johnny does make an appearance in Grand Theft Auto 5, GTA 5, but I'm not gonna say what happens to Johnny. And I don't think they should have killed Johnny off. I don't think they should have did that, but they did. But they did. But they did. So um, this again, I'm not including him on the list because again, he's Claude. I don't know why I won't let me take it off the list, but I accidentally put it on the list and it won't let me take it off for some weird reason. But let's just act like this is not here. But I guess I just put this character in good because this is Claude and this is Claude. They're both from GTA 3, so I mean, if I mistakenly put it on there and it won't let me take it off, I just put it up there with this version of Claude, which is the same character and the same person, but you get what I'm saying. So this is what we are looking at. We got Great Franklin, got Louise over here, we got Nico, we got Trevor, we got Tommy, we got CJ, we got Michael, we got Johnny, and in the good character, and in the good category, we got forgot his name, and we got Claude. Not saying his name because obviously that's Claude from San Andreas. Um, but yeah, if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, play subscribe if your first time viewer, hit that notification bell. But not only that, let me know who's your favorite GTA protagonist. My favorite protagonist, it's either going to be Johnny, it's either going to be Trevor, or Franklin, or Michael, or CJ. It's really hard for me to pick my favorite, just like it's very hard for me to pick my favorite game. But let me know your favorite protagonist in the comments below. Also, let me know in the comments below how would you rank these if you did a tier list. So let me know all that in the comments below, and until next time.